All right, talking now. Oh, yo, it's a conversation that's been ongoing, yeah, with the Most High. So the way I'm looking at it, the Most High has always been talking. Yeah, it's just like it's a bit more prominent now. Run the track. Let me show you what I mean by that. Yeah. Oh, gonna speak, talk. Gonna speak. One tap, I no talk. One tap, I no talk. Yo. So anyway, talking now. Yeah, your mic has been talking like messages, and scripture, and that. Yeah, but your mic never stop talking. I don't know what people is talking about. Your mic has been talking from day one before you made Adam and Eve. Before the next man come, I hear there's different minds now. I hear there was the Nusavan and the Neanderthal, and them ones there. Those are prehistoric, man. But it's before Adam and Eve. Yo. Anyway, back to the topic of talking now. Yo, most of this year it's been about listening to messages. I got different message types that I received late last year. But this song was earlier this year. So I'm gonna yo, just got picked by my girl. No. Let me think. Back to talking now. Talking now is about when you get touched with the Almighty, and you can't deny that no matter what people say. There's a lot of reprobates around, so you have to be careful with that and who you talk to about when the Most High was. You know, because talking now, you receive many messages from the Most High, and you have to be attentive. Like, look for them ones. Don't think like your mighty doesn't care about you. He cares enough to send messages for us to produce them once. So talking now is about the kind of communications that are not really the same ones you have with the next man. These are communications with nature. One time I touched the ground outside, and the next thing I hear that a gamma ray burst hit, and I've got done. The soul lit up with gamma rays, and the whole planet lit up like a ball of light for a second or two. So you can see conversations in the clouds, you can see smoke signals, which is like Morse code. You can have a strategy and a framework for reading those. So it's about that. Now, I was looking at the KP index, the electromagnetic storms. No, they're not electromagnetic storms, they're called geomagnetic storms. When a solar flare hits, CME comes 2 days later. The Earth is bombarded with cosmic rays. So this will make your shit glitch. That's why it's not really good to centralize, because shit will glitch. When you look at the Matrix, they talk about scorching the sky, but nobody knows who the fuck did that. But that's a very, very pivotal moment in the movie. It's right at the beginning when they explain to you how they got with the Matrix. Because without them scorching the sky, there's no Matrix that can work on Earth. So because like EMP will hit, that's a CME attack from the sun, and will fuck up everything. So until you scorch the sky, there's no point trying to build them ones, because when that hits, everything breaks down. I hear AI have auto drive cars. But when the KP is elevated above 5, those auto drive cars crash. You can read it up. You can look. The other day I heard in Australia that some electric car crash was on auto drive, and then I looked up the date that it crashed. The previous day, the KP index had gone up 5, 6, 7, 8 that day, and I was like, shit, that explains why. So you can't really rely too much on AI. It will glitch like us because we're made of electrochemical processes in our minds, and we're also subject to glitches from time to time. That's why lunatic behavior is very rife, and when you see the grand solar minimum that we're going through now, there is a decrease in the amount of solar sunspots on the surface of the sun. So that's going to cause some kind of psychological change. Once the psychological changes, that will soon be followed by physical ones. So we have to be careful. That's what talking about is about. Sometimes I get twitches in my arm, and they appear from time to time. Like when you write it down, it's like Morse code. You like dot dash dot dash dash. Read it up, and there's some message that's come. So it's a bit like that, looking for the messages that are around. These messages can come from ants. You can look Yeah, I mixed up my words, but the song's very enjoyable for me. Because it's the way that we fight. Always keep an eye out and an ear out for the Most High. When he's talking, don't ignore that one. Nothing else is worth listening to but his voice, because that one comes from high. Yeah, can explain to you. He can even give you predictive knowledge about what's going on Earth. So it's always important to try and see the streaks that happen in nature. Like even the governing laws of the universe are strict right now, because like the way I'm looking at it, everything is in a wave function. Everything is like quantum physics. So like the fact that we're all here at the same time is coincidental. It's just a streak we're going through now. Just like we're throwing heads all the time. We're going through that streak. There'll be a time when we're throwing tails all the time, and that's all we do. So during that time, governing laws of the universe will look different. So even what we know now, the truth, there will soon be no more. So talking now is like that. You have to keep an eye on what's gonna come and see what's gonna change on Earth. So I was doing that, and that's how I came up with this song. So I really enjoyed that one. Yeah. Let me see how long I got with the song. Let me see. Yo, I don't want to start something and then not get time to finish it. I ain't got so long to go now, so let me wrap it up. Talking now. The Almighty is talking now. We should all be listening to that. We're not talking about someone who's talking through a human being, but he can do that one too. Yeah, we're talking about when nature starts to talk to you and you can read messages out of it. This is what talking about is about. And the sun is a heavy communicator. All you gotta do is just listen to what his words are. In the past, they used to have a picture, a hieroglyph on the Egyptian pyramid, I think. Yeah, and it shows the atoms, which are the rays from the sun, and the pharaoh sitting down, worshipping that. It's kind of like that, receiving many messages that are solar related. That's what it's about.